Volvo is introducing a brand new compact electric SUV in 2025 called the EX30. It's the automaker's smallest SUV to date, both in size and carbon footprint, but it is packed to the gills with all of the innovative technologies and clever design you would anticipate from Volvo. The EX30 will be the second electric vehicle to bear the new EX nomenclature following the three-row EX90, which is scheduled to be released early next year. So what should we expect from the EX30? Before we get started, if you want to help our channel grow and keep bringing you even more exciting content, please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Let's get right into it. Overview. It's not an easy effort to find a compact electric vehicle in the United States that has a premium emblem on the front, as luxury automakers have marketed most of their electric vehicles to customers who are better off financially. When it comes to premium companies producing compact electric vehicles, they frequently choose not to sell them in this market. The BMW iX1 is a great example of this. Now comes the 2025 Volvo EX30, a new electric vehicle that will take the place of the XC40 Recharge in the lineup. It guarantees a premium experience, but without the corresponding hefty price. To recruit new customers, the Swedish automobile manufacturer has set the price of the next fully electric subcompact at just under $35,000, which, when combined with a hip appearance, is expected to meet the goal. It's true that the EX30 won't break any new ground in terms of performance or range, but that's because Volvo plans to put it at the very bottom of its product line. Exterior. The appearance of the Volvo EX30 is not overly different from that of the XC40. However, the details are more up-to-date and are more similar to those of the larger EX90. From our perspective, the overall appearance is sophisticated and sporty and features large wheels that fill the wheel arches. The Thor's hammer headlights are recognizable, but on the EX30 they've been digitally recreated to appear as though they are composed of separate rectangular daytime running lights. The vehicle's front end is sealed off and lacks a conventional grille, just like most of Volvo's other electric vehicles. The side view reveals a roofline that gradually slopes downward, and a belt line similar to the XC40 rises somewhere near the C-pillar. The lighting in the back has been subjected to quite a bit of experimentation by Volvo. There are additional lights located higher up on either side of the back windshield, in addition to the lower tail lights that are located on the tailgate. The brand name is presented in a manner that is aesthetically pleasing by having the inside borders of the lower light cluster stretch over the width of the tailgate. Deep creases throughout the side profile culminate in curving emphasis points over the wheel arches, giving the vehicle a cheeky appearance that is enhanced with a rear roof spoiler as well. The paint colors that will be available for the Volvo EX30 will be interesting, and the manufacturer describes cloud blue as a shade that exudes sophistication, while moss yellow is described as a shade that exudes vibrancy and expression and will assist the compact electric SUV to stand out. These are just two of the 5 available hues. Because this will be Volvo's smallest SUV, the width is 72.3 inches, the height is 61.1 inches, and the total length is 166.7 inches over a wheelbase that is 104.3 inches. The EX30 has a significantly reduced curb weight, smaller dimensions, and a more compact battery than the XC40 Recharge. The lightest models, those with a single motor, weigh 3,858 pounds, while the heaviest model, the performance model, tips the scales at 4,140 pounds. Interior. According to Volvo, the 5-seat cabin of the EX30 is constructed primarily out of recyclable and natural materials such as wool and flax, as well as reconstituted plastics and denim. It maintains a proper level of minimalism while being livened up by a variety of intriguing materials and color choices. The various lighting motifs are meant to imitate the colors that can be seen in nature, but with a Swedish accent. The use of yellow lighting is not only evocative of sunlight, it also conveys the radiance of an evening in the Swedish midsummer. It has a single screen, just like the Tesla Model 3. A sizable touchscreen is situated in the middle of the dashboard, and in addition to serving as an information and entertainment hub, it also provides access to the temperature settings. The software that runs the screen comes from Google, but in contrast to the newly released infotainment systems from GM that Google drives, this one is also compatible with Apple CarPlay. In addition, 5G internet access and over-the-air software updates will be available to users. There is only one speaker, and it's a massive soundbar that takes up all of the dashboard's front face. This results in cost savings on the component parts and wiring and frees up storage space in the front doors, which speakers previously occupied. The same can be said for the glove box, which is a concept that's never been realized. As a result, there is a large amount of storage space between the front seats, which is an advantage of opting for an electric vehicle over a conventional one because there are no powertrain components to occupy that area. Instead of being located on the doors, Volvo placed the window switches for the EX90 in the center console. In addition, it seems to employ 3 buttons rather than 4, much like the Volkswagen ID.4, in which the third button can activate either the front or the back windows. What powers the EX30 and how far can it travel? At the time of the EX30's release, Volvo will make available 2 distinct powertrain configurations, a single motor option that emphasizes fuel economy and driving range, and a dual motor model that is all about performance. Both models include a nickel manganese cobalt lithium-ion battery with a total capacity of 69 kWh and a usable capacity of 64 kWh. The battery capacity of the single motor version of the EX30 is expected to be 275 miles on a single charge, even though it's not a very large unit when compared to those found in other electric vehicles. The concept model has a single motor mounted behind the back axle and is capable of producing 268 horsepower and 253 pound-per-foot of torque. Performance-oriented customers shouldn't feel let down because the dual motor model does the trick. This EX30 has the ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, making it the quickest car that Volvo has produced to this point. Both models of the EX30 are capable of DC quick charging at rates of up to 153 kilowatts. While hooked into a station that can provide the maximum charging rate for the EX30, Volvo estimates that it will take the EX30 roughly 27 minutes to charge from 10% to 80% capacity. You can utilize the car's display panel for scheduling when the car should begin charging, what level it should charge to, and what amperage you would prefer to use for the charging process. This provides you with an additional degree of convenience. Active safety and driver assistance. Volvo refers to the collection of safety systems that come standard on the EX30 as safe space technology. Even though the manufacturer has not provided specifics regarding which systems would be included, we anticipate that the customary systems such as automatic emergency braking, blind spot warning, and lane keeping assistance will be included at no additional cost. According to Volvo, a door opening alert will send visual and auditory warnings if a driver or passenger is ready to open the door into incoming traffic. This might potentially prevent door incidents involving cyclists, which can be extremely dangerous and even fatal. In addition, the EX30's AEB comes equipped with a technology that, if another vehicle enters the intersection in front of you, can help you prevent or lessen the severity of a crash. Price and competition. The price of the 2025 Volvo EX30 will be more important to the vehicle's success than the price of any other model produced by Volvo. If the price is too high, consumers will choose either the larger XC40 Recharge, which begins at more than $54,000, or one of the German competitors, such as the Audi Q4 e-tron, which will also cost over $50,000. When all of this is considered, the starting MSRP of the new Volvo EX30 electric crossover, which is $34,950, puts it in a position of significant advantage. The automaker's goal has been to produce an affordable electric crossover vehicle, even though there may be some EX30 variants with greater prices than others in the lineup. When exactly will Volvo begin selling the EX30? Because the manufacturer has categorized it as a 2025 model, it is highly unlikely that it will be available for purchase in the US until 2024. While we continue to wait for the official release date of the Volvo EX30, pre-ordering will begin as soon as possible. The cross-country variation will also appear in 2024 for the 2025 model year. Let us know your thoughts on the Volvo Model EX30 in the comments section down below. Stay tuned for our next video, and until then, take care.